Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. 8-7 Yanks. Bottom of the 8th. Or is it the bottom of the 9th? I don't know what it is. It's got to be the bottom of the 8th. The Yanks are winning. What am I talking about? Okay, and in the first NFL game of the season, got a $1:28 left in the first half, 14 up, and Ravens moving.
Ravens 2-minute offense.
Yeah, in Bronco territory. Now, Dan St. Germain here, by the way, great comic. Are you a big football fan?
I'm a big Giants fan.
Oh,
yeah, which started
there you go,
college.
to Maras, and you grew up in the area.
Yeah. I mean, my dad was like a theater guy, so it was like rebelling.
So what was it like having a gay father?
Yeah, rebelling was becoming a man.
That's a great theater name.
You know?
St. Germain is a
Yeah.
great theater name.
Yeah.
It is. Now, him being a straight guy in the theater, he must have got a lot of broads.
I don't think that was the scene. He has he wanted to be a priest before he.
Really? Wow.
So
and then,
yeah.
and then he got into the sinful
that.
theater.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's been with that many women. This is a terrible
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
No, he's been with a lot of girls.
Dan St. Germain. I don't know. Artie Lange.
My dad's the greatest. I love my dad.
Dan St. Germain opens up.
So how many women has your dad slept with?
I don't no idea. But I don't think he was like a whore. That's what I'm trying to say.
Dan St.
Well, how do you know this? I mean, really?
I was there for I just watched every one.
No, how do you know? I mean, this must have been an
I think
awkward conversation with him.
I just don't. He kind of
You don't
told
bring
me.
it
He
up,
told
do
me
you?
a number, but I don't want to.
Did he really?
I think. Well,
You
I
know
gotta
the
get. I
number.
wedged it. I got it out of him.
Why?
What'd you do?
Why would
I
you
don't know.
ask
I just
that?
have
You guys
no
were doing
filter
ecstasy
at all.
one night?
We were doing Molly at the Electric Light
Playing. Well, it was one of those bath salts nights that got away from us.
Oh man.
You know the number your father's
And my
banged?
dad loves you, and that's really what the clip that I want.
Dude,
Like,
it
I don't know, I don't think he's had sex with a-
out. You said, "I don't think he slept with that many women." So you were being vague.
I
And
don't-
now
I
you
don't-
say you've got a number.
I don't want to. I don't want to say. I just no. it's
Everyone,
something-
that's impressive
It's
because
that he doesn't
everybody wants to know their father's number.
I don't want to say I don't want to. It's not like
You know
it's
your
not,
mom's
It's not like it's
number?
like no. I don't want to know. It's not like it's like a
Oh,
lot
my
or a little. I'm just
gosh.
saying. I don't think he was like a whore.
Right, I understand.
You know what I mean?
I understand. I get
So
it.
who slept with more people, you or your dad?
I don't know. Probably me.
I guarantee my father
What do you
banged
mean?
more broads than I did.
You think so?
I guarantee it, probably.
Well,
Guy looked
I
like
don't
a
know,
movie
man.
star.
I think you
Different era.
Hooked up a lot.
Well, I mean,
This is a weird conversation.
lot
It
of-
really is, yeah.
A lot of
So
heavy set Hispanic
uncomfortable.
women at diners. Well, it is an awkward conversation.
That's
I
your
hooked
type.
up with a girl. This is why I have a girlfriend now. One of the last one night stands I had was a girl who looked like a pro wrestler, Abdullah the Butcher. Do you remember her? She looked like Abdullah the Butcher. And before we did anything, she took. I don't know if I even talked about this the last time I was here, but she took a knife out of her bra.
What?
Threw it on the bed and said, "I won't be needing this." Did I talk about this the last? I don't think so.
I
All right.
remember that. I won't be needing this.
Yeah, she goes, "I won't be needing this."
You should have taken out a condom and said, I won't be needing this.
I definitely will be needing that.
No, because I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting to me. I would have sex with a chick. I'd love to have sex with a chick who was a butcher for the,
Yeah, that'd be
for the
hot, right?
sandwiches. But what does he look like, the guy?
Free
Now I'm
meat.
dying to know what he looks like.
Kamala-
The Butcher, do we have
Kamala,
a
the
picture?
Ugandan- Wasn't he called-
He looks like an ugly Buddha.
He was called Kamala the Ugandan
No,
giant
that's
first,
Kamala.
right?
That's a different guy.
Can you guys Google?
Oh.
Kamala actually has both his feet he lost from diabetes now, and he makes these depressing YouTube videos.
no, is that
Whoa, I didn't-
that's not the Iron Sheik. 'Cause
No, that's another.
got
He's
a foot
depressing
issue.
too. I
He's
think.
got a foot issue.
Yeah.
Because I knew him from the Stern Show. He had a foot issue.
Turns out pro wrestlers doesn't end that well.
I know.
Yeah.
They all become depressing. Well,
Yeah.
George the Animal Steel, I know, has a nice house in Santa Monica with a garden, I think.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't know. I think he's dead. I think he died an ugly death.
I always wondered if he was faking.
Jake the Snake is operating a bed and
George the
breakfast.
No, Diamond Dallas Page is doing good things.
Superfly Schmuck has an arts and craft shop in Rhode Island.
No, I think he's dead.
No, I'm
Jimmy.
kidding. I don't know.
Jimmy's still alive, but
No.
the rumor was that he killed his girlfriend.
He did? He
There was a
schnooked her?
rumor.
He
The
gave her
case just reopened.
He gave on top of the rope.
Well, like that.
Again, my favorite is of all time because of how Mean Gene used to, pretend to be so casual when it was King Kong Bundy when he did the avalanche.
Yeah.
Mean Gene, like Bundy stalking. Look out, avalanche!
Bundy was an outstanding
Google
athlete.
chicks Dan St. Germain
What?
bang with wrestling and see if you get that chick.
King Kong Bundy was a preposterous athlete. That guy coming off the top rope, weighing 400 pounds.
Did he come off the top?
He did. He
No,
was
he
amazing.
didn't. He never
did.
got
I
on
thought that was
top
Bam
of it.
Bam Bigelow
He
did the
did.
top roper.
King Kong Bundy did crazy stuff, like that belied the physics that should have been applying to him.
He's actually off stage one of the funniest dudes. He does stand up now.
Who he does? Oh,
Yeah.
I heard that.
And he's the only pro
I heard
wrestler who
that.
doesn't take it serious. Like you ask him questions, or like, "What did you feel about this person?" He's like, "It's all fake. Nobody was better than the other guy."
We had the guy on one of my favorite mornings I was ever on the Stern Show, and that's saying a lot. Was we had Goldust, the guy who has Tourette's.
Great dude, right?
Oh my God! Was off camera. He was even better because he just dumped the character. Like, I mean, first of all, talk about mailing in a character. It was 7 a.m. and he has Tourette's. That's his thing. He had the gold makeup. So he would go, and we go, "You don't have Tourette's."
Is
Yes,
it real Tourette's?
No.
Oh, he's
He
fake.
would go. We would say, "You don't have Tourette's." He would go, "Yes, I do." Like you go, That's as much as he would go. And then we go, "You don't have Tourette's." He would just get giggling. Like, and then during the commercial, goes, "I got to do what I got to do. I got a mortgage. I got guys. I got bills." You know, but the way he was just like a couple were so phoned in.
Yeah.
Like at the end.
That's great.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Wow.
All right, we gotta take a break. These breaks go too quick. The show's fun. Dan St. Germain is a fun man. Again, we got Nerd Melt, everything coming up. Hellhole is his Comedy Central special. Developing a script called Hellhole for Comedy Central.
Yeah.
Oh, great. All right, we're gonna come back, talk more with Dan after these words. Wait a minute. Ravens.
Dallas
about
Clark
to
just
kick a
dropped
field goal.
a sure touchdown.
Field
The
goal.
Ravens have to settle for a field goal.
17-14 Ravens. Back after this. Welcome back to the show. Dan St. Germain here. You know, we were talking a little bit. This is something that happened when we were on vacation. I wanted to touch on this. We talked during the commercial about Lamar Odom, who's married to Khloe Kardashian.
Was that a slip or is that?
I did it.
Oh, okay.
It's a joke.
No, that's the correct
was really good.
pronunciation.
It's actually a bit I'm working on.
That's good.
That'll be on my next album. No, you know, and let me say, I all my support to Lamar Odom. Of course, I'd be a hypocrite if I said, I mean, the guy's addicted. It's terrible. It's a disease. But let me just say, I mean, if you're part of that circus, how are you not smoking? If he wasn't smoking crack, I'd think there's something wrong with him. I mean, that show is just, you think about it. This guy's kid, he works his way up from poor background in Queens, a tough business basketball. He's a world champion. He's got a ring with the Lakers. And, you know, now he's part of that circus. And he's hanging out with Scott Disick. You know what I mean? Like he goes back to those fellas in the old neighborhood. Hey, what's it like hanging out with Scott Disick? And he goes, yeah. And he watches him do a scene with Scott Disick. And he goes, well, he's going to be lighted up right now.
Yeah.
Terrible. I hope he's okay. I really do. I hope that guy's okay.
I would just freebase whatever keeps Bruce Jenner's face together. I think the whole episode.
That's got to be something strong. That's got to be something strong.
This article says he'd be high for 3 or 4 days at a time.
Well, that's what you do when you smoke it. When you freebase, you know,
Really?
used to be freebase. You know,
What's the difference between smoking crack and freebasing coke?
Well, crack is like a little rock. It's down to its most purest form, and it's tiny. So it's like literally a puff of smoke. It's intense. But freebasing is not as intense, but it lasts longer. It's definitely more intense than snorting it. You know. Listen, we'll talk off the air. We're going to get a coffee. I never really smoked it. I did. I had that burner in my face at parties like a couple of times. Thank God I didn't do that. Because I knowing me, forgot I would have lived in that bottle. I mean, you know, I did the smart thing and started doing heroin. Dan, what about you with the drugs? Have you had any issues? I mean, you certainly looked the part.
Yeah.
Are you a weed guy?
I was never a weed. I would just start. I was in high school, but then I would just, you know, I mean, like, I don't want to do drugs to think about anything. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
Just give me, you know, like either painkillers or
I don't know,
coke or
painkillers.
anything like that.
I just love like crushing up the painkiller. Hey, can you hang around a little longer?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, hang around a little longer. We got some time. Dan St. Germain will be back after these words.